Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload every single Sunday and Tuesday, so be sure to subscribe. So after doing a recent poll on both Instagram and YouTube, you all voted that you wanted every single Sunday to be a get it all done video, kind of go back to my old rhythm where I did what was called Sundays at Tiffani's. So we're bringing it back. We're bringing back Sundays at Tiffani's, and basically what that is meant to do is get rid of those Sunday scaries, get you ready for the week ahead, whether that's like new recipes, meal planning, planning in general, cooking, cleaning, a little bit of everything that I do to try to keep my family of 6 in order. So I hope that you all stick around and subscribe so that you don't miss another video. So today we are kind of just trying to get our life back on track. We were recently in Punta Cana at the Nickelodeon Resort and the kids loved it. It was amazing. I highly recommend it. But you saw there was like lots of laundry and suitcases, and I just want to let you know I'm still not done the laundry. So if you're drowning in laundry, I feel you. It's like nonstop, but no matter what I do, I just have to do laundry every day. That's just the way it is. But I know I'm going to miss these days one day. So anyway, that's what we're starting off with. We're starting off with some laundry and unpacking suitcases. So this is my beautiful clothesline right here. I love it. I always hang up my clothes there, but basically I also behind the scenes donated a ton of clothes in this video and put away summer clothes in our third closet where I keep some of the holiday stuff and all of that. So I went through and did that because it's officially like fall, cool weather here in Pennsylvania. And while we're talking about cool weather and all of that, I just want to let you know that when we got back from Punta Cana, like the day before we left, Ella developed a cough. And she was on the mend, finally getting better. And then last night, woke up, both Tanner and Everly now have it with a low-grade fever. So it's kind of just going through our family. So if you're struggling with sickness right now, please let it be known that I do take care of our children's immune systems and give them vitamins. And sometimes it's just like inevitable this time of year. So if you're struggling with, dealing with sickness after sickness, I totally understand. I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep at all last night. And things just kind of get behind when that goes on because all you do is care about getting your kids healthy. I actually haven't even filmed my video for Tuesday yet, but I'm going to do it. If you have any Tuesday video requests, please leave them below because I'm still going to have that video out for you. I just need to film it tomorrow. You pull me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I used to think that you were only mine, but I was blinded by a shallow light. I'll call you friends. So right now, just finishing putting my clothes away, putting my shoes back. I actually moved all of my like flip-flops and like summer type shoes into a different area in my closet just to make room for winter boots and all of that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still a big UGG fan. I know it's crazy, but I don't know. I still love it. And this, I just wanted to show you. I want to get back to working out. I fell off so hard. I was doing so good waking up at 5:30 a.m. and I just wanted to wash some of my dirty sneakers. And when I shared this on Instagram in the past, everyone's like, wait, what? You can wash your sneakers in the washer? I grew up with my mom always washing our sneakers. We didn't just go out and get new shoes every other day. So I do the same thing. I wash our kids' sneakers and I wash my sneakers, but it's literally so simple. All you do is just throw them in the washer. I wash mine on hot and I just put like a regular amount of soap in there and then I let them air dry. Like literally that simple. There's nothing extra about it, nothing crazy about it. I'm also the mom that's trying to scrub my kids' shoes with a magic eraser in the morning before school. My mom was always the same way. So anyway, putting all that in the laundry, headed downstairs to make some dinner. If you already follow me on Instagram, then you've already seen this recipe. This is a, there's so many different names for this, but the one recipe that I used called this like a Tater Tot Casserole, so that's what I'm calling it. But we are gluten-free, so if you're gluten-free, make sure you do the gluten-free options with all of this. My tater tots are gluten-free, my Worcestershire, oh my gosh, I can never say that word, sauce is gluten-free, all of that. So I'll link the recipe down below, but this was a hit. The kids even liked it as well. I had been wanting to make this since I saw Molly Ye Girl on the Farm
make this back when I was postpartum with Everly, and I just never got around to making it, and finally I was just craving some warm comfort food, and I finally made it and I loved it. So if you're on Instagram, be sure to follow me at t.beaston. I've been sharing a lot of recipes on there. I kind of like sadly got away from sharing family photos because Instagram kind of just punishes you if you share pictures anymore and like won't show your stuff in the algorithm. So I'm just like, okay, I'll share pictures on my stories and things like that, but I'm going to keep my feed with mostly like reels and stuff. And I really enjoy cooking, as you all know. I've been filming for 5 years now. Almost 6 years, and you know, this is what I love to do, so I don't mind doing the same thing on Instagram. I actually really love it. So if you're on Instagram, go follow me. I've been sharing a lot of easy dinner recipes. Another meal that we're having this week is the white chicken chili. That was a huge hit. Everybody loved that, and it's so easy. It's one of those dump and go recipes, so you can go ahead and check out my Instagram for that. And yeah, so here, some of the things that would not be gluten-free that you need to make sure are gluten-free in this recipe is the cream of chicken soup. This is Pacifico organic and gluten-free. And then, like I said, the Worcestershire sauce, I'm probably still saying it wrong, and your tater tots. Everything else is naturally gluten-free. So what I did was I just cooked up some ground turkey. A lot of the regular recipes or the main recipes call for beef. I just don't really eat beef. We've talked about this in the past, but my stomach just has a hard time processing it unless I'm PMSing and I eat Wendy's burger on a lettuce wrap. But who knows if that's even actually beef? I don't know, but when I'm PMSing, I want it with french fries dipped in Frosty. Anyway, moving on. So just brown your meat, whichever kind of ground meat you want. Add your onion and garlic into it, and then once that's all cooked, you're going to go ahead and add the can of soup. You're going to add your Worcestershire sauce and 1 cup of frozen veggies, whichever kind you like. Miss Evie is helping me here. This is when she was still feeling good. So just mix that all together, and then we're going to layer it with some cheddar cheese. I use like a Mexican cheddar cheese, which I like a lot more, but whatever kind of cheese you like, honestly. And then tater tots. I wanted to try this with sweet potato tater tots, but I couldn't find any at my store.
When I struggle to find the words, you get me completely. It's like I've known you forever, so I wonder, do you feel it too? Magic between me and you, the way that you make me feel. You wonder if I feel the same, the blood's rushing through your veins, and then when I say your name, bet I'm everything you see. Bet I'm everything you need. We're high on this feeling, don't wanna come down. Just go on and tell me, get into my eyes. I'm everything you need. I'm everything you need.
So like I said, I'll link this recipe down below instead of sitting here trying to tell you every ingredient and temperature and all that. I find it just easier to give you the link to the recipe that I'm using. So I'll put that down in my description box, as well as any links that I can find. If you want a link, just go ahead and comment and ask me, and I try to respond as much as I can. So at the last 5 minutes, you add even more cheese to the top, so you're using basically a whole bag of cheese. If you have any good dairy-free casserole dishes or crock pot dishes that are dairy-free, comment them down below. I find it really hard to find really yummy dairy-free recipes. The only reason why I'm looking for to cook with less cheese is because this time of year, when the kids are sick and things like that, when you have cheese and dairy products, it creates more mucus. So I try to limit their dairy when they are sick like this. So anyway, that's my whole spiel on that. So now that dinner is done, I have to get a handle on this pantry. I've ordered groceries. I ordered them right before we left Punta Cana to be delivered that night. So we got home late and I kind of just shoved everything in the pantry and didn't put anything away. So that's what we're doing. First, I'm taking out all the bags of stuff. Then I'm taking out the empty containers. And we're just going to go ahead and refill and restock everything. These are kind of just like our staples. We pack lunches a lot. My kids are huge snackers. They love to snack. And yeah, just having the pantry organized helps me, not only just because it looks pretty, but in the morning my kids will go in and pick out their snack for school as well as what they want for lunch. Tanner and Carter will buy lunch sometimes, depending on what's on the menu. You'll also see that I'm watching YouTube on my phone in there. I'm watching Pretty and Flawed. I love her channel. She does all these shop with me's, and since I don't get to go browse the stores that much, I like to see what she finds. She does like a lot of Target and Dollar Tree and all of that. Some of my favorite stores are Dollar Tree, Target, Walmart, all those types of stores. I could like just spend forever in there. I also really love thrift shopping. I haven't been able to do it in so long, but before I had kids, I would always go to the thrift store and like just make home decor out of things that I found, just even spray painting vases and things like that. For Carter's nursery, basically like 95% of the stuff in his nursery was from a thrift store. I just really enjoy doing that, but I feel like thrifting is something that actually takes time to find good items. So one day when my kids are older, I'll be able to thrift all day, and I'll be missing the times that I was just at home being crazy with them.
What goes around comes back around.
So here I am just refilling everything. I started to touch on like why I like to have our pantry organized. Another thing is that you can see what you need when you're grocery shopping. We definitely utilize the Alexa grocery list. Like the kids will add to it and everything. It's just really helpful. So when I'm grocery shopping for the week or ordering groceries, I'll just go ahead and pull up that list on my phone and make sure that we have everything. Another thing that I always mention with being organized, not only does it make you feel good and lighter, you know, when there's less clutter and all of that and when things are in order, but you actually save a lot of money. So you're not double buying things because you know what you have on hand. And it helps you be prepared. So even when I was going through the kids' dressers and stuff, I'm like, okay, this is what I need. So last year I needed sweaters for the girls for dresses for like Christmas and stuff like that. And I was like really last minute struggling to find some. So I knew that I would need them this year. I went ahead and ordered those, as well as sweaters to go with Ella's leotards for dance class because it gets cold in there this time of year. Just little things like that. You just see what your kids still need. Another thing that I noticed that we will need for this upcoming holiday season is the boys will need new dress shoes. But you get what I'm saying. Like you kind of go through and declutter, especially with kids, how fast they grow. You need stuff constantly. So anyway, that's my whole spiel on organizing. Now I am just cleaning out my little onion and garlic basket, I guess you can call it, and my potato basket because they get messy really easily. I'm putting sweet potatoes back, and I did order, my niece was having a fundraiser, and I ordered this like garlic holder that I'm going to keep in here. It's just like a white, kind of seems like a ceramic, but it's supposed to keep your garlic fresh. So I did order one of those, waiting for that to come in, and you can see where the onions and potatoes are. It just gets very messy, so wiping that down before I go ahead and put it back. So I was thinking for an upcoming Tuesday video, you have to let me know your thoughts on this. I recently did like a questionnaire on Instagram. What is your favorite fall or Halloween memory, like nostalgia? Like what do you remember when you go ahead and think back on that time? Some people share their favorite treats or their favorite recipes that their parents would make them, or their favorite treat that a house would hand out to them. Just like memories that they really loved. And I wanted to make a video full of nostalgic memories and like making treats that we liked growing up and kind of sharing what you guys liked too, like the things that really stood out to you, obviously things that I could find. One of the things that I'll always remember was getting McDonald's on Halloween when I was a kid and getting like that really cool tin or like the little plastic container that your Happy Meal came in was like the best day ever, and I'll literally never forget that. I remember getting like a Barbie toy in there that I thought was the best thing ever. So yeah, I don't know if I could ever find one of those tins, but that was one of my favorite memories. And there's a couple other things that I wrote down. If you want to contribute to that at all, let me know like some of your favorite memories that, you know, really stood out to you. Because I think putting it in a video along with like some yummy fall recipes would just be like really nice to relax and watch and kind of relive those really happy, fun memories in your life. So this is where I'm finishing off for this pantry portion. We're on the next day. And Chris does most of the folding in our family. He is just really good at folding from those times when he worked at Abercrombie. Best folder ever. He would work at Abercrombie, right? Anyway, washing my sneakers finally. I put them up there the other day. Now I'm finally washing them. I already explained how to do that. And then now that we just threw that in and did, folded some laundry and all that, we're going to Walmart and picking up some stuff to decorate the front porch. This is really late for me to be decorating, but just being like conscious of I don't want to buy a bunch of mums and go away on a family trip and just have them be completely fried. That's a huge waste of money. So that is kind of why I waited to decorate. Usually I'm like end of September, my porch is decorated for fall, even beginning of September, but this year I had to wait a little bit longer, but it feels so nice that it's done now. So I'm just kind of wiping things off a little bit and using the leaf blower to get things off the porch. I'm trying to just show you how dirty it is, but it's kind of hard to hold the camera and show you at the same time. So I hope this isn't too wobbly for you.
You don't want to talk to me, no. And not through words, not through songs, not through whispers, not through...
So we got all the hay and pumpkins from a local flower station, and I felt so bad because we went to Walmart because I wanted to get some like Halloween decor for the porch. So I was like, oh, I'll just grab these mums, and then I felt guilty for not like supporting our local place. So next year I will definitely support them. The year before this I got all the mums from my kids' school fundraiser, but again that was like in August they were selling them, so I knew that I wouldn't be able to take care of them when I was away. And then these little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern tins, I've had them I think for a couple years now, and I don't remember where I got them from. But anyway, Ella picked out 99% of these pumpkins. We were actually supposed to go to the pumpkin patch today with my mom and my sister. I haven't seen my mom since August, which is crazy because I used to see her all the time, but she hasn't been in her best health. So we were finally going to be able to see her today, but now that my kids are sick, obviously we're not going. So we have not been to an actual pumpkin patch this year, but there's still time. I'm sure so many of you can relate. I feel like everybody I talk to, like their kids have had some type of sickness already, whether it's like the respiratory thing like my kids or like a stomach bug. It's just this time of year, like no matter what you do, it's almost impossible. So I grabbed these little ghost lights at Target. I was sad because I really wanted the jack-o'-lantern ones, but obviously I needed to get them this day and I couldn't order them online, so they only had the ghost available, but it's fine. We also have a jack skeleton blow up and another blow up that we haven't put up yet because we need to figure out how to like rewire everything so that we can plug it in at night. And then while I was doing this, Chris went to a BJ's wholesale and grabbed us 2 skeletons. I've been wanting skeletons forever, and they have like little light up red eyes, and the kids really think it's great. And then these trick-or-treat signs I've had from Amazon since last year. This is also Amazon from last year. It's supposed to look like the witch like ran into the house. So yeah, I don't know. I love it. One of the whole reasons that I wanted this particular house is because I always wanted a porch that we could sit on, and we totally utilize it like all the time. One of the things that I do is when my kids are sick and have like that really dry cough, which just happened last night, the cool air is really good for their lungs. I'm not giving medical advice, let me just say that out loud, but that's what I do as a mom. So I'll bundle them up and make sure they're nice and warm, but I'll still let them get that cool air for their lungs. So sometimes we're out here in the middle of the night rocking on the front porch helping these babies breathe when they get sick like this. But anyway, hanging up the rest of the stuff, this is all stuff from last year.
When the day turns into night, it's you. Under my eyelid, one big fight, it's you. Well, everything can go to pieces. I don't care, as long as you, as long as...
So this wreath I grabbed from Target. I'm sad to say that my little command hook is not holding up, so I'm going to have to use like a over the door hanger. And then the mat that I had down already, I'm switching it to the other side to do like this black and white stripe. And then I, honest to God, can't remember where I got this mat from because it was so long ago. I want to say it was like from Aldi or Michael's, I can't remember. And this Jack Skeleton we had last year, this is from TJ Maxx. And then these were a Target find as well. I'm going to do a little spooky overview and give you all the Halloween vibes here. And just please comment below and let me know a Tuesday video idea that you would like to see. And then let me know what you want to see in next week's Get It All Done. I know I have to clean my car because it's a hot mess. of course, cleaning, cooking, prepping, all that kind of stuff. But if there's anything specifically that you want to see in next week's Get It All Done, please leave that below, because I do listen to you guys and I try to provide content that, you know, motivates you and helps you, because I know as moms and as people in general, we just need some motivation sometimes. And it's like everyone is like, oh, I don't understand why my kids watch kids playing with toys. It's kind of like what we do on YouTube, right? Like we watch other people getting their homes in order, but it motivates us. So I don't know if you've ever thought of that as well. Maybe it's just me because I'm a weirdo. But anyway, hope that you all enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on Tuesday.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your heart-earned temptation.